Hi. There we go. Another second. Hi. Hello. I have to test to make sure that the mic is working. Oh, I look kind of shadowy. We'll see about that later. Ooh. Okay, I will say that this is more visually pleasing ASMR style. I will say that much because of the lights, because of the intricate color waves. I'm also, I forget that this is reversing my actions. Like, that's what's probably tripping me out more. And I think that's what's going to make this a whole lot. Yay! Oh, my mic probably is not working right now, so give me a second. Hello? Hello. Is it because it's quieter? I don't know. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's definitely quieter. Oh gosh. Or is that? No, that's on my headphones. This is still so bizarre. I don't know. Brightness, a little something, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I have to change the gain because it is in a different acoustic space. Yeah, probably that. It's, yeah, I get it. Okay, hold on. Let's see about this one. This is option number 2. Okay, this one still sounds about the same. Maybe I need to turn the gains up because I'm doing more night ASMR. I don't know. How does it sound now? Hello. Girl, I don't know if this is doing what it's supposed to do. Hold on. Let's turn it the other way. Hello? Oh, I'm supposed to say something after I turn it. Okay. Okay, we're good now. Okay. So this page started out a very long time ago. Well, the concept of the page started out a very long time ago. And one of my first videos that I made was journaling about things that I'm grateful for and what I want to show gratitude for. And that was the first journal entry in this booklet right here. And you can kind of see it's now all scratched up and messed up. And there's a little pocket or pouch in the back for your letters. And that's fully taken apart, or it's filled. I got stickers on here now. Yeah, it's out of shape. It's got post-it notes up in there, and some of these post-it notes are my dreams. I ended up not actually doing that specific journaling technique. I thought for myself it was a little too forced and it was not a natural conversation I would have with myself in terms of how I was writing that first day. And so I set this aside for a little bit and journaled in other journals and decided that as a new concept, because I wasn't keeping up with making or going in that direction for ASMR, I decided I was going to journal all of my dreams, as many dreams as I could. Um, all of the interesting stuff that happened, all the astrology tweets that I get in their monumental like shapeshifters, especially around eclipses. I I write those down and I write whatever's happening within my scenery. And so that's what this is kind of filled with now. Um, it's filled with people's phone numbers and love letters and all types of stuff. Okay. So one of these post-it notes is from September 5th, 2022. And the first journal entry I had in here was for that nightly wind down journaling video, and that was March 12th of 2022. And the last journal entry is, girl, where's April of 2024. I have my Dungeons and Dragons character sheet. It's still only half filled out because we we were still learning. I got Shakespeare tickets, got a gym pass, old work passes. Wow. Okay, it's a little too retro. Is this a check? I'm gonna be mad. If this is a check, did I cash this? Oh, that's probably why I didn't cash it. I need to cash this. I got $5.05 to my name. Hell yeah. Thank you. I knew somebody owed me some money. Oh, be cutting up. Okay. I hope y'all didn't see all that. Cutting up. Okay. Let's put this back in here. And let's actually read these journal entries for clips. Wow, that is some loud ASMR. Ooh, and the visuals are visualing. What in the haystacks? Oh, I remember what that is. Okay. That was visually unappealing. I think that's whatever. Oh, I didn't put my check on. I was thinking about the ASMR from the rest of them today. Okay. I can't listen to it in the feedback. It's tickling my ears. Okay. For some people, paper and the rustling of papers and the flipping through files, that the feeling on their fingers, the sound of the paper, the the smell of the office, the smell of the printers, that's their thing. So let them tism out in the bookstore or something. Or like let them be a printmaker or something. Don't force them to be a cashier if they don't want to be a cashier. Like if they have a tism with paper, let them bookkeep. You can teach half. Oh, I was about to close the book, but we was done with this. We're not done. Okay. I don't know what the sticker is. Oh, there you are. Hi. Okay, that's funny. That that's hilarious. And we're back to our regularly scheduled program. And at the top of the hour, we will be discussing the quote of the day. I am grateful for energy. 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 Ooh, ooh. This is going so far that way. Anyways, um, today I began filming for my ASMR channel, Kaleido Ray. I am grateful for the energy I have received in order to film today's session, and even more grateful for the energy and excitement I will have to edit and publish my work. I thank those that have come before me, who have inspired me with their beautiful energy, giving me the courage to cultivate my own energy and show that to the world. I am grateful for energy. And so cool. Okay, let me see if I can read it like this. Oh my gosh. How would I go like this? I am grateful for energy. Today I began filming for my ASMR channel, Kaleido Ray. I am grateful for the energy I have received in order to film today's session. Even more grateful for the energy and excitement I will have to edit and publish my work. I thank those that have come before me and have inspired me with their beautiful energy, giving me the courage to cultivate my own energy and show that to the world. I am grateful for energy. Thank you. That was hilarious. For this to be my first journal entry. Let's flip to the next page. Another post-it now. What in the haystacks is this? What, what is this? I can't see. What is that? There we go. What's that? I don't know. It looks kind of cool, but I don't look like. Hold on. It looks like 3D. Like that's opening. So this is, but like carving. I can't see. It is just so funny. Um. Yeah. Okay. I think we're done. That was July 4th of 2024. Why did I wait till July 4th? Wait, that is July? Oh, yes, because August is 8th. Okay. Oh, okay. What is mise-en-scène? Mise-en-scène. The arrangement of scenery and stage properties in a play, movie, or TV show. It's limited to everything that you can see, from naturalistic, ranging all the way to theatrical. Montage. A montage is the process or technique of selecting, editing, and piecing together separate sections of film to form a continuous whole. Props, set designs, costumes, makeup, color, lighting, blocking, framing, lenses, and music contribute to the mise en scène. Okay, let's see what's next. Ooh, I see why this is problematic now. Ooh, ooh, girl, you cannot be saying this. Why was I talking about my bosses like this? That's because they was really trying to get me caught up. They could see me on the camera, and so they would know like certain people or certain friends would sit in my section. And then when they would sit in my section, if I would get them a free drink or I would bring them like free shots, they would be analyzing that. And then the second I'm about to either grab the shots or bring them to the table, the boss is there. What you doing? You blowing up the spot, man? Girl, what am I saying? I was toe up in this. I was toe up. Okay, I had a dream somebody kissed me. And at first I was tense. And I tried to push them away, but they kept trying to do that and kiss me. And I was I walked out of working to this movie theater, like an old school movie theater. I don't and then I ran back into the work kitchen. Oh my gosh. I went to a brewery. We took photos in the photo booth. I took tons of pictures on my phone. And they played one of my favorite artists. Oh, and they had kegs of Malort at this brewery. If you know Malort, then you are a real one. If you don't know Malort, stay out of grown folks' business, okay? Thank you. We'll just keep it like that. Oh, this was the dream that I wanted to turn into a movie. Oh my gosh, where is it? Yep, 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 yep. I detailed this dream out. I wrote it shorthanded. Then I made an outline for it. I put like numbers. What I made an outline for this dream, and then I vividly described every single part of this dream. It was such a good dream. I dreamed of this dream for days or weeks after it, I kept finding new pieces of the dream and new avenues and quests that the dream could go on. It was so good. And this was July 14th of 2022. July 14th is, oh, so I went to the brewery on July 13th. Mm, mm. So I was drunk the day before. Then after that, I had these wild dreams, or this wild dream. And I'm going to save that for a separate video because I think I, it was such a good dream. A forest grew inside of a building overnight, like a rainforest, like swinging vines and branches and greenery and whole whole thunderstorms in this building in the middle of the stream. So cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to make sure I edit this in a way that all of the characters are fictional. And then once we get to that part, we'll be good. This took up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 pages in this journal. 21 pages. And the next dream I was able to write down was July 26th of 2022. And then I had a dream the next night, and this one's a good one. I remember this one. Oh my God. 2022 has some really good dreams. I don't know what it was. So I'm going to. Okay, this one, I had a dream that I was on a college campus, but it didn't look like a regular college campus. It looked like a Grecian Rome University library type building. Like everything was like limestone or the marble that was really light in tone, but it wasn't shiny. It wasn't like a marble statue light. It was like you you get the imagery. If you don't get the imagery, we'll figure out how to get the imagery. My brain's not working right now. So it looked like that. Everything was in this cobblestone. I think. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I'm getting this dream mixed up with a different dream because it was the same setting. However, this one, I was knocking on my friend's door and I was like, "Hey, like, let me in." Like, it was it was a college setting. It was a college campus, so I was in the dorm rooms, asked like knocking on the doors on my friends, and they didn't answer. And I said they're lame, and then I left. But as I was walking out, it turned into like this botanical garden type thing, but it was still like really beautiful and like it was still a university but botanical garden. Strange. Okay, that was 26. 27. This is more than likely a continuation of that because this is also a dream on a college campus. And I don't fully remember the details of these. So I need to change their names because this was a good dream. And I don't remember if I told these people this dream. Oh, yes. I remember this one because this was a dream where Tyler the Creator was in it, and we were trying to find him in the mall. Hold on, let me make sure my friends' names aren't in this post-it note. And there was one where I posted their name on the front end. What is girl? This is why. Never mind. I got too many thoughts right now. That's a deep cut that we could go into. Adults need their journals locked. Children do not. Children still need the privacy to write their own thoughts in their own journal and it not be read. However, I think for mental health reasons, they have to journal every single night. And then once a month or once a moon cycle, the adults, the parents, or the community read said journal, the journal entries, to make sure that they are mentally, emotionally, physically, intellectually sound and okay. That's why we have to force them to know how to read, force them to know how to write. We can't do AI anymore. That is such a deep cut, and I know that wasn't the tangent we were supposed to go on. Freedom of speech, freedom of press is here for a reason. It needs to be freedom of education in there as well. We can't have the government controlling our education. We need to all. That's too deep of a cut right now. We're not gonna do it. Okay. Anyways, so are my friend's name on the other side? Oh, some of them are okay. I don't know how we're gonna cover that up. Anyways, we're just gonna. Is that the side you're supposed to see? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, that snort was disgusting. Okay. Almost fell out, but I caught him, and at the last moment, before he fell into this pit, I yelled at the other adults, like, watch your kid, and they rushed in to grab him. I walked through the gym out into this park with Tyler the Creator. Oh, friends' names are in here. Okay, that's okay. People don't know who these people are, and that's okay. We all know Tyler the Creator. So Tyler the Creator and all of his entourage were there. It's because it didn't look like their name. Oh my gosh. Who is this person in the middle? Okay, we're just gonna cover that up with my finger. They were there and I joined in the crew. We were walking and the scenery kept morphing as Tyler was talking with us. My bag was filling up with letters. Oh, letters from Tyler's dad. I had a dream that in this dream Tyler's dad mailed me letters. Okay. Okay. Then Tyler disappeared. Dang, I have to stop using my friends' names, especially if it's a dream. I fell asleep during class. I got to rework a wig. I felt like SpongeBob out of breath. Oh, the SpongeBob out of breath meme. I know that one. Here's another long dream. Hold on. This was July 31st, 2022. It was about class. Hold on. This one made me cry. Okay, yeah, this one made me cry. I did not like this one. Yeah, I did not like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 post-it notes. Oh, are my friends' names in here? I don't care. Where's all this shit? The PA class was ending, and our instructor was sending everyone an email for the next week's class. I left, and I started driving, and I drove past a McDonald's and a Wendy's that were right across from each other. The first time I drove past, I went to McDonald's, and the sky turned black, and I don't remember ordering anything. I wake up, then I go back to sleep, where it picks back up at the point where I was choosing between McDonald's and Wendy's. I chose Wendy's but couldn't see if they were open. So I go through McDonald's parking lot that morphed into a shopping mall parking lot. Then I turned back onto the street I was originally driving down. I pull into the Wendy's parking lot. The Wendy's was a bar and a tavern filled and crowded with people. They were in there and drinking. They were in there and drinking. They were in there eating and drinking. Ooh, my lips is dry. That's probably what it is. Oh, water. Okay. Okay. I should moisturize my whole face, but I really do not feel like looking like a glazed donut right now. Okay. Let's pick back up. We are now on we read post-it note 1 and 2. Okay, we're on the third one. I lost track of where I was reading. Okay. I get out of the car to go inside, and somebody was in the foyer of Wendy's. You could say vestibule day. It's a fast food restaurant. Okay. I went into the foyer and this couple was arguing and they were yelling at this person that was standing in the foyer. I hugged this person. I don't know who this person is. I wrote their name in here, but I actually don't remember who this person is. Can't picture him. Anyways, okay. Um, I tell that person to stay close. Oh, okay. So I guess the race of these people mattered in this string because I had to identify who this person was. Okay, so the couple that was arguing and yelling at my friend was a white couple. Okay, and the white woman was like, "What are you doing? I'm just trying to talk to her." And she starts trying to grab my friend. She had a whole bunch of scratch marks and needle marks all over her arm, and she starts trying to scratch my eyes out. I'm guessing this white woman is. I don't know if my friend would. Oh, my friend has a whole bunch of scratch marks on her, and the white woman is trying. Okay, so it says I muff her, and we start running. I get back in my car, and my friend vanishes. I start driving and park in this random spot. There's this monster that I started fighting. I ran away into my friend's backyard where the inside looks like my friend's house. I managed to get in, but no one's home. I grab a pillow and a blanket to start watching TV. I'm getting chased by a monster and I think to watch TV. Yeah, it's cuddle time. Let me just great. This is hilarious. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. You get back on track. Whew. What buzzer? It says the buzzer starts going off and I get scared. So I try to put everything back, but I panic thinking that someone's going to see me in their house. So I leave everything, I grab my shoes, I run out the back door. I hide in the neighbor's portion of the back porch where I'm hanging off the edge of the back porch. A whole bunch of people came out the back door. I have to be careful that I didn't write on the back of these post-it notes because I've done that. Okay. A whole bunch of people came out of the back door, looking around, but didn't see me because I had invisibility. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, some enemies come out and spot me, and then I get spooked. The invisibility wears off. Everybody sees me. They start chasing me. I hop down multiple flights of stairs and I start running through the backyard. There's a wooden fence that I push open, and I see another metal short fence in between me and the street to my car. There's this random dude to my left that starts running. I tr- I track jump. It's not fencing. Why am I thinking of fencing? The hurdles. That's the word. So I hurdle. I hurdle over the metal fence when another person in front of me starts running too. Just before I reach my car, there's another monster that keeps morphing every time I attack him until he runs up ahead. Once I get into my car, there's a police officer that appears in the passenger of the car with a shotgun, with another officer outside the window with a shotgun as well. The passenger had the shotgun in his. Oh, whoa. Girl, why am I trying to shoot these police officers? What is happening? So I tried to shoot them with their own gun, but I forgot the safety. The police officer laughs and says, "See, you're not even doing it right." I click the safety button and then I shoot him anyways. Dang, I reload and I shoot him. He slumps over the window and his legs and feet are hanging out the car. I start driving and the monster is still blocking the road. As I try to girl, as I try and swerve to avoid the monster, the passenger police officer wakes up, choking and clawing at my shoulder. I scream and wake up before I can see where we crash. And the side note, I said this was one of the more terrible sides of dreams, more so nightmares. I drank after work before the drink. Drinking gives you bad dreams, babes. That was that was that was okay. That's movie quality dream right there. That's DreamWorks for you. Bring DreamWorks back, okay? Bring the journaling of your dreams and sharing them publicly back. We need to understand our psyches a little better, guys. Witchcraft ain't that big a deal if you talk about it. That's why they don't want you to talk about it. Talk about these white people's witchcraft, okay? They be doing witchcraft with the crying and the waterworks. Like, ma'am, you know you caused this accident. You know you are in the wrong. It is on my dash cam. Why are you starting to cry when the police officer arrives? Witchcraft, 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 witchcraft. Anyways, okay, later that day I said, why am I having more dark tone dreams, dark in tones of color play, tone, and storyline? I should rewrite the dreams, including pictures, maybe even put them underneath post it notes. Oh, like the drawings. Analyzing questions here to analyze my works. Okay, let's see. Oh, I drew a picture of my room, and then I have questions. I'm not going to share these questions yet. These are going to be thought provoking questions. But I had a picture of my room, or I drew a picture of my room. Oh, good gosh. See it? Look at that. Look at that. That's the window. Those posters. And then where's my finger at? Oh, there's the closet. And then poster, pictures. But did I say door, and more posts? Okay. We'll be back after this. Oh, that's hilarious. Good one, babes. Good one. Okay. We really do need to turn some of these lights on. I'm just a shadow. I like it. Just a little something else. Let me make sure I go back to that page so I remember where these questions are for the end of this stream so that I can ask you one of these questions. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I have multiple dreams for tonight. Hold on. That one's gonna be a good one. Where's this doggone light at? That ain't do nothing. But I don't even know if I need to diffuse it or not. Oh, don't stop. Oh, God dang. I'm just like my father. He be talking to inanimate objects like beautiful. Oh, good gosh. That's not what I mean. What is? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Hold on. Oh, I don't know what I done did, but it is now the TSA. You're directing traffic. Oh, that's so cool. You can hear the air whipping around it. What? What is making that noise? How? I can't even see it because the light is coming from the other side. Okay, we're just gonna do that. I think that's better. That works. Okay, let's see what this dream was about. Okay, dream one, dream two. Oh, hold on. Wait. Ow. Where's dream three? Oh, hold on. Where's the third? Is the third dream on the back of these post-it notes? Where is the dream? Okay. I think I remember this one. I don't know if I liked this one. Because this one was about New York. And I was chasing around people in New York. The people were chasing me, and then I was trying to hide from them in one of the passageways. We're gonna save that for another day because I'm not trying to unpack that. I already unpacked my scariest dream so far. Oh, and then this is me drawing some weird stuff. I was trying to draw my Dungeons and Dragons character. Supposed to be an elf. That or fairy. Fairy elf, one of them. Hold on. I think this just happened today. I'm gonna be mad. I have to be gentle. I don't want to be gentle. I said I'm chaotic good. Girl, what am I? Oh, I'm elf, yeah. I didn't see it there. Where is this? Where is this? Yeah, so this is supposed to be an elf. Where is it? And then this is my second one. This is my second one. Okay. Oh, I like it. Ooh, yep, I like that one better than the other one. Kind of scary. Looks like I have Minnie Mouse ears. But whatever. Let's see. Elf, otherworldly grace, love nature, magic, art history, artistry, not art history. They're like artisans and shops and things. Um, music, poetry, the good things. Simple but lovely jewelry, elegant clothing, bright colors. Okay, my brain is about to. Is about to start jumbling words, so I don't want to do that right now. And I think the next portion of this is, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, my eyes are slowly starting to. It might be the bright light. It might just be because I've been reading. I've been reading small text. It usually happens when I read for longer periods of time. So that's why I do the short videos at least for the reading. This is fun. So like I could do this all night, but I would much rather somebody else read this to me. Mm, This is the time I went to Vegas by myself. The first time I went to Vegas. We could talk about that. Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of uh, whatever. Ooh, maybe it's the light. That ain't. Yeah, I don't want it directly facing me. I think I might just have to put my glasses on. I need my glasses. Anyway, okay. So let me make sure I get the date right because I don't remember exactly. I'm funny. Okay, so picture it. Picture it. Picture it. And go right back to what's the name? Mm. Yes, there we go. I manifested something. Okay, hold on. Where? I just lost the page. Okay, 1 week before. 1 week before August 27th of 2022. 1 week before, I get an email from Southwest saying, "Hey, don't you forget, you got a flight voucher that you can utilize. However, you got to use it by the end of the month. You got to use it by August 31st." So I was like, I can't call off all these days to take a vacation. I don't have the finance to take all to do all this vacation. But what's a place that I could go to like a one two stop type thing? And look, we bowed. Why would we not go to Vegas? I said we like it's a multiple, but I was discussing it with my friends because I was at work when I got the email. I was like, yeah, where would any of us go if we had one day to just go? People were saying Miami. I, I don't want to melt. I also don't want to get bitten by a snake or an alligator or anything like that. So also, if I go to Florida, I would want to go to like Orlando, wherever the magical stuff is, the Disney World and all that. I don't remember who or what it is. My brain. Anyways, so they were saying Miami, New York, LA. I had already been to LA. I had already been to New York, Florida, Florida. Um, and I had already been to Colorado. I didn't want to spend one day in Seattle because Seattle is like a heartfelt thing. I would want to spend like a good 2, 3 weeks really soaking up all the rain out there. Um, so I didn't choose Seattle, and I was like, wait, I also don't want to spend one day in Phoenix. I want to spend a longer time in Phoenix if I go to Arizona. And I was like, shit, Vegas. Everybody was like, Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. Vegas was it. The flights was cheap enough. I bought a flight that flew out at 9 in the morning for this Saturday or Sunday, whichever day it was. I flew out at 9 in the morning and I landed in Vegas at 11:30 a.m. So I left at 9, landed landed at 11:30. When I land in Vegas, I only have like $70 in my account. I'm just being honest. I have like $70 in my bank account. And then I think I had maybe like $100 in tips that I had made throughout that week. So I didn't want to order an Uber just in case I was going to get shit faced and I needed to order an Uber back to the airport later that day because I was only going to spend that day in Vegas. So I go up to one of the people that help you with your baggage and finding the Ubers and the taxis. I was like, hey, so like, how far is the strip from here? Because I can see it on the map and it looks relatively close. I can also look from the airport, like where I was physically standing talking to this dude, you could see the Vegas Strip. It's that big. Oh, the light turned off. Oh my gosh. Okay. That one needs charge. I got another light. Oh, oh that was hilarious. That tweaked me out. Woo! And I don't know if that's good enough, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Oh, that's dandy. Okay. Well, the shadowing. We'll work on the shadow. Anyways, what was that? Yes, so you could see the Vegas Strip from where we were standing. Like I could point to it. It's not a mirage. I can smell the liquor. I can smell the money being spent and the booties being shaken. I could. It's in the air. How far is it? I want some money. I want some liquor. Wait. They're like, oh, it's about a mile, and I was like, shit, a mile, easy work. He's like, in this heat, are you for real? I'm like, oh, promise. I'll be fine. I walk everywhere. Hell, I walked, how many miles did I walk today? I think I walked like 4 miles today. So 1 mile, easy work. I get halfway to the strip. Cause the airport is like a square. So I'm walking this way, and then the strip is that way. Ow, I got a paper cut. The strip is that way. By the time I get from the airport to halfway through, I was sweating. I was tired. I was exhausted, and I knew it was gonna be hot, so I I wore like a crop top and some shorts, and I was still sweating. I was melting. So then I went to the gas station. I get some in the gas station. They had slot machines. At the register spot where you could like drink your cup of coffee or whatever. little gambling tables, little lotto um, things, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so get my water. I get like the hugest thing of water. I down like half of it. I finish the walk. The second I get to the strip, I go into the first casino I see, which is MGM Grand. Okay, so I didn't know that if you were gambling at the tables because you were spending money, you could have gotten a free drink. So I went to the first bar I saw, bought a drink. Was it was a Hennessy lemonade with one Jello shot. And okay, the walk from the airport to the strip, I landed around 1:30, but I didn't get off the plane and all that till like 11:45, 12. So I got to the strip around 12:45. Went to the bar, got the Jello shots, the lemonade. I walked through plates and slots. I lost some table games. Okay, not too much. Just my first little roll. You know. So then I go to a second casino, and from that casino, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it. Hitting it. I think the first casino that I went to, the first table that I gambled at, the buy-in was like $25, and I didn't know that was a high bet because there was nobody at the table, and I lost. So I was like, yeah, you can keep that $25. I'm not going. You're not getting me again. I already know how the house wins. So they already won that $25. But the slot machines that I had played earlier before that table game, I got a couple little cha-chings from. Anyways, at the second casino, the buy-ins for the table were $10 per bet. I came in with 100. I had used my card to buy the drink, so I still had cash to gamble. I lost that $25, so I had $75 to gamble. I had 7 chances. Bam, 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 bam. Guess how much? Guess how much? Guess how much? Statistically, I don't think it's a grand thing. But to know that I only had $70 on my debit card and I only had $70 to spend at the table, well, we're not even gonna include the $70 that was on my card. The $70 that I had in cash to put on that table. I think I made either 270 or 300. And in retrospect, the the adding of the winnings of the money and the losings of the money, it was probably like a good 500 that was flowed in between the house and myself. Like, okay, I got 300. Thanks. Jetted out of there so fucking quick. Up while I was at the table, I think the reason why I was either starting to lose money or I had made a profit and I kept trying to like push the profit. I kept trying to say, "Oh, well I can go one more. I can double up this bet. I can go one more." So right when they were about to start getting me on the, "Oh no, but wait, let me please," before I started really getting addict type behavior, I left. However, in between the time of me first starting to gamble, first starting to win some money at the table, a waitress came up and asked me for a drink or asked me if I wanted a drink. and the woman that was standing next to me ordered an amaretto sour, and I ordered it. I was like, "Make that too. I'll take an amaretto sour too." The woman next to me lost money, so she left before the woman came back with the drinks. And right as the waitress was coming back, I think I was slowly starting to just dwindle the money down. And so I tipped the girl, the waitress, because the drinks are free, but you still tip your service members. So I tipped her like $2 or $3, like a $2 or $3 chip, and then I tipped um the house like a $5 chip, I think, because I wanted it to be like an even set of chips. So then I took those chips, traded it in for the money. Because the girl left before she got her amaretto sour, I had 2 amaretto sours and I downed them. It's hot out there. We not drinking water. We are drinking liquor to be hydrated. That's why it smell like that, because everybody's sweating alcohol. Oh, oh, it's full of gremlins. Love it. Anyways, okay, okay. Drink those 2 amarettos. Where's my book at? And then I continued walking down the strip. I went to one of those places, I think it was in the link, where if you walk down that little cobblestone market area where all the restaurants and the attractions and the zip lining goes, they have the booze towers, the little the senior frogs things, the yardsticks, the yardsticks. But you know, they all got their own little versions of them. So I got one of them. I got a pina colada because it was hot outside. I needed a slushy. I'm drinking that down, stumbling in and out of casinos. I go to the one and only place that I know that I want to go. The Bellagio, the Bellagio. I just want to walk. The garden area, gorgeous. The shopping centers, gorgeous. I don't even want to buy nothing. I don't even need to buy nothing. I just want to be in the space where the money is being made. Like it's to know that people literally down the walkway are making thousands of dollars thinking that they're stealing from the house, they're stealing from the casino. But then they got these expensive brands right down the hallway. So then you make that thousands of dollars and then you go buy boots that are worth thousands of dollars. And guess what? Because that is a $1 billion fashion brand, they can pay a certain amount of money to rent that space out. So the house is still getting their money. The casino and the building in which we are in is still receiving the money in which the person just won at the table. Love it. Love it. You really think the money going somewhere? Didn't I just see you just jump everywhere, jump up and down and scream and be like, I'm rich now because you want a big payout at the slot machine? But you are now right here trying on $1,000 boots, buying new luggage and new suitcases to put all of your new purchases in. I thought you was trying to win this money to pay for your mortgage, babe. They got you in this cycle. Now I don't know how to pluck you out of it, but it's exhilarating to witness. Like I could imagine a homeless person seeing the the comedic irony, the satire of just being in Vegas. You don't gotta do nothing. You just look around and you see just how quickly you can gain it and lose it. And it's exhilarating to see the ups and downs of life that way. Life is a comedy of errors. Vegas is comedic. You win money, you lose money, you gain addictions, you lose addictions, you lose your passion, you gain your passion. It's you lose your mind, you gain your mind. I don't know. It, Vegas is a twilight zone, and that's all I'll keep it at. Anyway, I go through all these shopping centers, and then I go to one last place, get one last drink, and then I remember that it's gonna take me about a good hour and a half to walk back to the no, it's gonna take me at least 2 hours to walk back. Cause how the strip is designed, the airport is right here. I don't this gosh darn it. This is the airport, and then once you get to the corner of the airport, the strip goes away from the airport. So as I'm walking down the strip, I'm getting further and further away from the airport. So now I have to go through all those drunk people while also being drunk. Didn't eat anything, which was the wildest part. Someone through all these drunk people, I have to make it back to the start of the strip and then walk my way back to the airport and hopefully not be too drunk for them not to let me fly. But it's Vegas. I'm sure if you was cracked out, they would be like, go, get out our face. And they have casinos. And not casinos, they have slot machines in the airport. Like it's you can smoke in the airport. It's oh my god. I don't know if you can smoke weed in the airport, but you can smoke cigarettes. Um, that's a different tale. Yes, so had to waltz my way back. My flight was at hold on, let's see if I put the time at when my flight back was. Nope, did not write the time back. Uh, Probably because I was drunk and couldn't see the page. Um, yeah, I think I got at the airport at like got back to the airport on like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then from there, once I got in the airport, I think it was like perfect timing. The moment I got in the airport and through TSA, I was able to find a seat right then and there. Sat down right in front of the gate and like called me right on up and I was like, thank you, let's go home. And out. Knocked out on the flight. I don't even I don't even remember telling my friends to pick me up. Actually, it don't even matter. I was safe. I made it home. Anyways, yeah, I think I fully got in bed around like 11:30 midnight. Uh, uh, That was a good first. Oh, I forgot to say that from the money that I won, I bought all of my friends shot glasses. And Vegas, of course, you have to get shot glasses because it's Vegas. have to go grab my shot glass so you can see it. Because they're so cute. They're unique to Vegas. Oh shit, I can't see. Okay. So the shot glasses look like little bitty goblets, and that's what I like. So they look like this. Um, these look tiny and look small, but these are still a double shot. These are still confirmed a double shot. Don't you think? Because it's cute, and because oh my shot only goes halfway, that it ain't a ma'am, sir. You finna get toe up, and I bought all my friends one of these in different colors. Because one of my friends likes yellow, one of my friends likes red, one of my friends like orange and green and all that stuff. So I bought everybody their own little colors. And there's so many gift shops that if you don't see it in the one gift shop, look across the street. There's another one. And they more than likely have a better deal, a 2 for $6, a 3 for $10 type deal at that one. So hop on over. So yeah. And now every time I go to Vegas, I have to get shot glasses. Yeah. I think I have four of these goblet ones, and then I have two tall ones. But those ones are also really cool. You can't see those yet. Those are limited edition. Not limited edition. These are more limited edition because I haven't seen any other place that has little shot glasses like these. I also really like anyways. Anyways. Have my eyes felt better to read this? A lot of astrology stuff. More astrology stuff. I wrote my astrology stuff in colors. And that's my little space alien that's on my arm. Let me see if I have a bigger one. Oh, yeah. Where you at? Got it. I just had it. Um, this. The space alien. Now I want this part of my arm to be big so that I can make it like move. But then I have an alien on this side. Okay, anyways. We read through part of the nightly journal. Great. Ooh. 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 That time is okay. This has been good. This has been great. I'm gonna see how all this turned out, and we'll see all of my comments when I laugh at myself tremendously at how embarrassing this all was later. Um, can you see this on the TV? Could you hear what? Oh no, there we go. Maybe, maybe I don't know. It's time to consume some food, so I am going to exit out of this, and I will see y'all later. Okay. Bye. 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 What's the bye bye. She was hilarious. Okay. Okay, for real. Bye, y'all. Why does it keep saying to stop it? Just end it.